If you are still using ChatGPT to write emails or summarize notes, you are not using AI. You're using a fancy typewriter. In 2026, elite leaders and CEOs are moving past chat and into agents. The difference, a chatbot tells you, like talks to you, but an AI agent actually works for you. It has hands and a memory and can execute multi steps while you're at lunch. So today I'm revealing the top AI agents every business needs to not only slash cost and skyrocket efficiency, but also to give you your time back to do what you got into business for, to spend time with your customers, to deliver better products and services, and to really fulfill your mission as a company. And so you need to stay to the end because I'm going to talk about the ghost employee, the one workflow, the special agent that can handle your entire lead generation cycle without you ever touching a keyboard. So let's get into building your new digital army. All right. So the difference is prompting versus programming. So generative AI, that honeymoon, it's over. We don't need more words. Everyone can type something and get it put into all the words. We see it all over social media. It's actually annoying when you can tell that it is completely AI generated and not very much human led. But we don't need more words. We need more actions. And an AI agent is a system that can use your tools, your email, your CRM, your calendar to achieve a goal autonomously, all by itself. And so we're going to talk about 4 different AI agents and how you could use them to unlock that time that you're spending doing administrative tasks or the annoying parts of running a business that you don't actually want to do. Okay, the first one is your researcher, your market and lead intelligence. So the example would be instead of spending like 4 hours a week researching your competitors' pricing or website changes or offerings or finding 50, target leads, the agent that you build will scrape the web, clean the data, and then deliver a report to you, say in your inbox every Monday morning. So you didn't spend your weekends doing that. You're saving 15 hours of virtual assistant time a week, and you are getting the information you need. So tools I would recommend for this, my favorite one that I have seen so far is called Browse AI, and it does exactly what I talked about. Another tool that can do this as well is Perplexity Pages, but Browse AI to me right now has the edge of the industry in being able to do this. Okay. There are gems that you can build in Gemini and agents that you can build in ChatGPT that can do things similar. So it's going to be up to you to decide if you're wanting to use multiple agents or multiple platforms or try to streamline that all into one, right? Okay. The second agent is your sales like development representative. And so they don't just send emails. This is the part that's so cool. It will research the person. Most people have a digital footprint, and it will write a personalized human sounding pitch and handle the follow-ups until they book a meeting on your calendar, book a Zoom call with you, and do some sort of booking, whatever the task is that you define it. And it personalizes it to that person. That is the future of web development and email communication for sure, and chat communication is being able to talk to the person like you are a friend or friendly and already know them, even if you're coming from different cultural backgrounds. And so I'll give like an equal rating to Instantly.ai and Apollo Agents on this. I think they're both doing it well. Apollo Agents is more of like an integration chat kind of feature that could be appealing to you if you want to put that on your landing page, your website, your ClickFunnels, whatever it is that you're using. So I think that researching both of those and seeing what would be a better fit for your company is the way to go. So the next one is my favorite. I have been using this tool for years, but AI has completely unlocked it onto a new level. And so I'm excited about adding it into workflows in 2026 for our companies. And that is your architecture, like your operations architect, and it does all of your workflow automations. And there is no tool on the planet to me that does it better than Zapier. And if you've been using Zapier or used it off and on for years, you may have used it similar, like someone fills out a form and it puts it onto a spreadsheet, and then it sends you an email notification that the spreadsheet has a new form on it, or it may automatically send an email to that form. And so it's next level with AI. So I definitely recommend giving it another look. But these agents, they talk to the apps. So let's give an example of like a client signing a contract. Then the agent creates the project in Asana, sends them a welcome gift through a website that you're subscribed to, and pings your Slack channel that you need to talk to them. And you have no human interaction required to get all of that client onboarding on. And then you get the results of a personalized touch. And so, I think that AI can get a bad rap, and people can think like it's going to replace all the jobs. And in some instances, I think it will. But there is never going to be a replacement for one-on-one human interaction. So if you can work the back end of your systems to free up your brain space and like just your emotional connection with your customers, then I think it's going to allow all of us to do what we do better. And that is to be a human, to be able to be sensitive to our customers' needs, and to deliver like quality excellence. And if your head's spinning because you know that these systems are just out of your wheelhouse, but you need to get on board with them, then book a call with me and we'll do a short strategy session for like 30 minutes and look at how we can get you back 10 hours of your freedom. So setting up AI is a little bit of work, but it delivers so much more in the long run. And so you don't have to go at it alone, and you can actually work with people like me to help you get off the ground and get started. So, all right. And I promised you like the ghost employee and is the 24/7 customer success agent. And so there's a couple of tools you can use to do this, but it looks like this. So you take your SOPs, any written documentation that you have on your company, anything that shows how you do what you do. It could be past emails, answers to client questions, and you can literally just give logins. You don't have to copy and paste all of this stuff. And these tools will answer client questions with a 99% accuracy, and it will only ping a human, you or your customer service person, whoever's your client facing role in your business, if the problem is truly unique and the tool cannot find a resource or an answer in the past that has been similar or can address like the person's needs, right? And so what you're getting is instant customer satisfaction and 0 weekend emergencies. Like, is that not the goal, right? And so 2 tools that can do this, IntercomFin and Chatbase. I would say Chatbase has an edge, in my opinion, on their approach to this. So if you're just now looking into the customer facing side of it, Chatbase is what I would use. Also, just make a note of your CRMs may need upgrading. So this is just like another piece of advice. Something that we did recently in our childcare business is we switched platforms from one CRM system to another because the other one has AI integrations and technologies in it that are available that are already helping with our workflows. So sometimes you don't even have to subscribe to something new. You don't have to buy anything. You may just need to upgrade some of the systems that you're already using if they are not keeping up with the time. So just kind of give you another audit to look into. But the payoff is so huge because you get a 0-touch lead cycle. So you can chain the agents together in a way that like agent 1 finds the lead, agent 2 pitches them, agent 3 books the call, and you can use Zapier to connect all of those things. And then your only job is to show up on the Zoom call or the in-person booking and close the deal and deliver the product and service that you promised. And when you can spend so much more time focusing on the quality of what it is that you're delivering and not as much on the back end processes, I think that is what's truly going to separate the good from the great in 2026, 27, 28 as we move into the future, because your customers are going to get more time, more personalized service, and be able to find the information that they need so much more quickly. Because in 2026, you aren't competing against other humans. You are competing against the version of your competitor that has a digital army. So if you don't get on board with the digital army in 2 or 3 years, the gap is going to be so large that you are going to have trouble catching up. And so you can stop being the worker bee in your business and start being the commander in chief if you will start looking at these systems one at a time, addressing your biggest pain points and the areas for greatest gain, like the opportunity. If you're missing out on the leads after they inquire with your business, then find that gap first, right? Because that is going to make the difference in where you're sitting when you're listening to this episode and you're listening to me talk and what your business is going to look like in 5 years.